Good morning, everybody. So the Dow is still attempting to get through structure at the upper levels here, but also attempting to reject the upper levels. So for me at the moment, you need to get the key levels in, and at the moment those are the only two that I can see. Look at the oscillators, yeah, they're all over the place. We're back to the upside. At the moment it looks like there's divergence forming. It hasn't really formed yet. Prices got a higher high, whereas the oscillator is forming a lower high. So trend is up, so we should be looking for opportunities to buy, but this bar that we're seeing at the moment is very, very interesting, because that could be the start of something bigger. But it is up until it is not. So looking at the 3 hour, we do have another level that comes into play, and that's pretty much this area here where we spent most of Friday before dipping down and then rallying. So there's nothing really else there. There's nothing to the left because we are at all-time highs, so that is the structure. Trend to the upside is clear. There's no two ways about that. I want to put one more level in, which is this pin bar, which is going to be pretty well because there's two pin bars. So that becomes our support zone, and we'll look at those now in the lower time frame. So these are the levels that we need to be paying attention to. And if we drop down to the hour, while you hit the like button, it's going to bring a few more levels into play. And okay, right, okay, so let's just have a look at the logic that we're seeing here. Right, big up, big down, big up. So that would be a measured move. So you can see up, pull back onto, let's just fine tune this level there, pull back onto structure, and then second move up. Okay, then we're having this big inside bar here as people took profit going into the weekend, and then looking to try and build a base. And if you just look left, I'm just going to add one more bit of structure in here, and I'll give you those levels now when we get down to 15 minutes. That is probably going to be the safest bet. Okay, so 15 minutes. Let's just first look at the logic. The whole of Friday, look at this. Sideways, to be expected just before non-farm payrolls. I think there was the strikes in Yemen that was announced at the same time, so that's why you had non-farm payrolls, you had the strikes, and then you had some earnings as well. And that basically what caused the volatility. Now for me at the moment, these levels that we're in are pretty key, and we're going to start with let's rather start with the bottom end here. So from a buying opportunity, 38,509, 38,553, 38,582, and then a break and retest of 38,615. Now the high time frames are really looking tired, so I don't think I really want to get involved trying to second guess this and jump in for a move to the upside. You can see this 38,379 kind of tested, not really tested. You see the other body closed below, but this is all volatility, and I'm a little bit skeptical of reading into anything with volatility. Looking at the DAX and the S&P, they're not looking that strong. So I'll take this with a big pinch of salt at the moment. If you just scroll left, you can see, prices here with this green line, and you can see the levels. See how the levels form or tie up with multiple areas that could be support. And in between it, there are even more fractals there. And look at all these fractals here. So I'm very skeptical at the moment. It should be a strong move up, pull back, find support, another move up. So that is kind of the 15-minute chart, and I would sort of just drop it just below the high there, and that would be my profit area at 38,774. This is not a market you want to be holding on to longs at the moment. You want to be tightening your stops if you're on long-term trades, and you want to be holding off and putting money into stocks until you start getting pullbacks. I mean, that's kind of what's going to start happening with the institutions. They're going to pile up the cash and just keep the cash in the bank, earn the interest on the cash, wait for the structure, wait for the pullback, and then they're going to pile back into stocks. So at the moment, this is war and earnings, which is just going to create more volatility. So I'm a little bit skeptical with this. I think that the DAX actually offers a fairly decent opportunity to the downside from what it's displaying. It's going to be messy, but I don't think there's much upside left in the DAX at the moment. So, any pullback, worth a shot taking a short there. This is a little bit different because of the structure that we have to the downside. So you can see how strong the zone is between 38,509 and 38,615. So a logic is move up, pull back, move up, pull back. So we should be looking for another one. I'm anticipating a double top. So you're still looking to buy, but you want to be buying off one of the levels that I've given you here, and it's going to be ideally between 38,582 and 38,553. So those are the two levels you want to be buying off right here. Your stop needs to be below 38,509. Actually, you can just drop it below this pin bar here, also tail. That's 38,470, and your target is first, we're anticipating a double top, so 38,774. We get above that, then you have a measured move on offer, and that would be something along the lines of this. If we can get it, there we go. That's good enough. So we'd have to get above, remember your take profit is just below the high, so we'll have to get above 38,797. So ideally you'd want to see a long bounce off that, take profit, build a base somewhere, and then another move up. And that measured move takes us to 3,900. Another big round number. So yeah, my advice is just you need to be looking for longs. There's no two ways about that, but you want to be looking for longs with that are sure bets. We don't just want to be jumping in because the trend is up. So we want to see proper support, and the levels that we're looking at obviously are 38,582, 38,553, and 38,509. Inside bars, engulfing bars, pin bars inside there, and you start moving up, well worth the opportunity to take the long. Keep the stops as tight as possible, and I'd still keep the position side relatively small, just in case it breaks out to the opposite side. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.